Hey folks, this is Z-Man. I wanted to shoot a quick video on a update on the cool season field that we've been working on for about a year and a half, 2 years. Had the field tested, low in pH. This field was full of broom sedge, like all my other fields. Came out and did a controlled burn. Had a lot of trees in this field, young trees, and the controlled burn seemed to have did the job for this field. We put some seed out, clover, just different types of clovers, fescue, endophyte, free fescue, just different types of foraging grasses. Just you name it. We kind of just did a montage of mixes to put out here in this field. And to just see it where it's at now is just unbelievable. I'm excited about where the field is. It's not quite where we want it, but it is heading in the right direction. As you can see right here, a lot of crimson clover has bloomed and now is putting out good seed for me for next year. If you recall the past video that I did where I bought several rows of hay that had a lot of crimson clover, the person that cut the grass or hay thought about me because I had mentioned to him what we were in the process of doing with this property. And yeah, that sunset is just flat out beautiful. Sorry, I just got distracted. And he so excited that I did call him back and ask if they had more hay. And we went over and bought several rows, and he actually put aside some rows that were damaged and let me have them. And they were, when I say packed full of crimson clover and different grasses, I mean, it was packed filled. So I took if you look at one of my past videos, shameless plug, I took a wagon that was going to be thrown away, a wire mesh wagon, put several loads of hay in that wagon and just drove it around on my four-wheeler, and I think at the time on my little bitty BX 2200 Kubota tractor to just shake the seed, and it actually did pretty good. And all throughout here I have crimson clover, red clover, ladano clover, just whatever he had in that hay, it is beginning to take hold. As you can see, a lot of coneflower also in this field. Let me see if I can find some. It's mostly out straight ahead. My son didn't believe that we had monarch butterflies out here, and he come out and couldn't believe how many that we had. And we have certain areas buttloads of milkweed, and every year we have a buttload or a bunch of monarch butterflies come about. And I intentionally didn't cut this field because I wanted to see them again. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the milkweed. It's full of some type of aphids. That's what it looked like. Yeah, okay. But I may have seen one monarch this year. I'm not sure if it's delayed because of all the rain that we've had. But I'm excited to hopefully see the monarch butterflies again. I mean, it smells so fragrant out here. It's just unreal with all the different type of flowers that are blooming. I wish we could have bees out here. I just haven't had an opportunity to even mess with bees and even bring them out here to the property, because we have plenty of nectar producing flowers out here for them to do their bee thing. Lots and lots of blackberry. I left that intentionally right there for a rabbit to be able to have a place. When I first bought this property, I may have seen one rabbit. Now every time we come out here, we probably said minimum or 10 to 15 rabbits. And it's mostly, sorry about that, mostly the younger, smaller rabbits. I mean, it is I have to be careful when I'm cutting grass out here to look out for the little rabbits. I mean, that's a good sign of an ecosystem. We do have hawks. We have coyote, raccoons, possums. I would assume bobcats. And I just want to create a healthy ecosystem. This year in this field alone, I may have seen, I could have actually caught a couple, but you're not supposed to, turkey poults that had hatched in an area over here. I was cutting or doing something over there, and the hen come off the nest. I left the area, and sure enough, she hatched out. It had to have been, like I said, 10, 15 maybe chicks that were walking through this stuff, and this area is loaded down with grasshoppers and bugs for them to eat. In which I'm happy about the quail being here, not quail, turkeys being here, but we also are working on trying to establish quail habitat out here. This may be a little thick for the little small chicks to hatch out and rumble through. We have another area that I've set aside for quail, but it's not quite where we want it back here in this field. This will be considered my cool season field, and we will just keep working on it. So we could either have it for stockpile field for the winter time. We may cut hay, probably for sure not this year, maybe next year. And just so we can supply our own hay, just to pay somebody to cut the hay. And just try and be a little more self-reliant, self-efficient. Man, this is just crazy how much milkweed is back here. We also have milk thistle on my other property, which it was overgrazed. It's just beautiful out here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe and like, share. We are a regenerative farmer, and we've been on this journey, I would say, for about 2.5, 3 years now. Started learning from guys like Greg Judy, Joe Salatin, Daniel Salatin, and many of those that have success. And we've been applying the principles that they, man, just check out all of that. I'm sorry. I just get so distracted. Look at this. When I first bought this property, it was none of this out here. I mean, it's so beautiful to see crimson clover when it blooms out here, and it's crazy. I mean, just to see the coneflower, and I can't tell you exactly what these flowers are. I know, but I don't know. Not common mule, I can't remember what they are, but they're beautiful flowers. They're all over the place. And I actually believe that's a sign of compaction, I believe. Which this field was mostly hayed, and it was just, this whole entire property was just hayed and run down. Going back to what I was saying, just took that knowledge and information from those guys, and I have applied it, and here we are in a better place than where we were. That's another patch that I'm probably going to leave for blackberries, and for a place for the rabbits to scoot if they wanted to get away from predators. Again, thank you guys for watching. This is Z-Man, and I'm out.